Hello guys, I'm very mood today because a couple of people in ВКонтакте made me feel very bad, unfortunately, but it's not all, it was only in the morning. But now I have another one of problem. You can see here 5x5x4, a failed attempt to make one. Unfortunately, I spent 5+ months and for virtually nothing. But you can see that how it can be. It works. Just why it's a failed attempt. Just it works. See, but why it's a failed attempt? And I have an answer for you. That's because this is the first ever in the world fully functional handmade 5x5x4, which is made not from the East chain 4x4x4, but from a Shengsha 5x5x5. And yes, it's the first in the world, I suppose so. And I just used a modified Fisher method to build it. I called it modified Fisher method because I cut down the core, these layers, in halves. And then I just modified these layers using a normal Fisher method to build cuboids. And it was very difficult. I managed to burn my right eye, unfortunately. But unfortunately, yes, it's quite bad. But it was nothing. I did it for actually nothing. Because it's the first. It's actually a mini 5x5x4 because it's a mini size. These cubes are only 12 millimeters, and on the normal 5x5x4 they are 15 millimeters. I solved this puzzle once and it wasn't that difficult. However, there are a couple of situations. For example, like these two edges can be switched. And the same as they can be switched like this one diagonally. But it's quite easy to solve like on a normal 4x4x4. But this situation made me feel very shocked at the first time, but I solved it pretty quickly. But why it is a failed attempt? So I said that it's the first 5x5x4 which is made from a Shengsha 5x5x5. And on a Shengsha 5x5x5, the edges they're a little bit bigger than the centers, a little bit, but then you extend it with credit cards, it becomes even bigger. That's the problem. These edges, they're a little bit bigger than these centers, and it's not proportional, unfortunately. And I managed to build it as proportional as I can. See, these cuts, they are even straight. Yes, but they must be kind of like this, like this center must be bigger, but I managed to build it as proportional as I can because and I simply just modified the pieces, like kind of extended it with, and these corners, they are a little bit smaller than on a Shengsha 5x5x5, but I can't make it, but I don't want to cut it down on the side where I gonna on two sides as well. It will be quite difficult to make. If anyone knows, please save me, tell me how to make it the easiest way you can, because I know Nichronius, he spent 6 years to build this. It's quite a while actually, and his product was absolutely amazing. Unfortunately, he doesn't upload any videos now. It's been 7 years, but no videos, unfortunately. But I think he will sometime. I upload a new video, but it feels like he finished making custom puzzles. But So I spent 5 months for nothing, for this shit. It actually doesn't turn all that bad, and this side are just like a normal shank shell 5x5x5. These ones, it's also pretty good, even though it feels like it's kinda loose a little bit, but you know, it's a Fisher method, so the pieces are a little bit loose, but still. And these sides, they're kind of the worst. You have to turn it very careful, or it will break. They can unglue these pieces. Yes, but still, a fun idea actually to build it. It's actually, I attempted to make it, and I failed, but the special thing about this cube is that you can turn this side by 90 degrees, and you can still turn this left. See, like on a 3x3x2, some of them, you know, you can turn it like this. Yeah, that's about it. You know, I'm still impressed how this cuboid turned out. To be honest, I just used the normal shank shell 5x5x5 stickers to make it, and it's not that bad actually. But but still, it's not that bad. But still, I'm actually kind of surprised how I managed to cut down as much, and it still kind of this cuts us straight. Just how I did it, and yeah. But still, it's not that big of a problem. I saw a channel of Nerd Bubblegum who made a 4x4x3 using the 4x4x4, and it inspired me to make a 5x5x4 using a 5x5x5 shank shell. And this is the result. I actually spent 4 months to build this, but still, I will make another one using an Ischin 4x4x4 core, and it will be very difficult, much harder than a 4x4x5, because the corners, they are pretty thin. They are actually absolutely zero thickness. They can actually break if you force them, but no problem. They don't lock up. So guys, wish me luck.